So in drawing, I keep talking about the basic building blocks of drawing an image. And the sphere, the cone, the cylinder, the cube, they are sort of the basic building blocks to both drawing and shading. And you've seen that a bit in the how to draw handouts. And when I say a sphere, I don't mean it has to be a perfect one. It can be slightly roundish for the shoulders, this oval. The idea that in this how to draw handout of a horse, this might be kind of described as a bit of a cone, but it's modified. But it's that idea of these simple shapes that actually really speak to more complex shapes. We're heading into our toy drawing, and these handouts that lead you through how to draw a realistic object can also kind of be a guide to how to draw a toy. And what I mean is, I've drawn this horse and I've gone through the shapes and the steps, but I've made some creative decisions to make it look more like a toy. So this is now where you're using your experience, you're moving forward as an artist, and you can use information, but you can use it to do something new and creative. And so I want to do a warm up with you that's like that. I want you to be able to look at a how to draw sheet, and rather than just drawing it realistically, I want you to exaggerate the shapes. And for this warm up, I want you to turn it into a toy. And so that's the creativity I want you to see. And there's a million ways to do it, and there's no one way to do it. So your job is now to go to your drawing packet. So here's my large 18-inch by 24-inch sheet of paper. I've got my toy snowman. I've got my caterpillar drawing. And I do want this to be the size of a full page. So I'm going to move down and I'm going to do a bird drawing here. And I'm only going to do a bit because I don't want you to do the same thing as me. I want you to be creative. But basically what I'm going to do is I'll fold this down. So I've got my page. I'm going to look at the how to draw, and I'm going to use it as a place for ideas. But I'm an artist. I'm going to be more original. So the first step is to draw the head and the body. So, all right, that's an opportunity. Maybe I'm going to really flip this and I'm going to give my bird a really large bird head on a teeny body. So again, this is where it's starting to become more like a toy, more cartoony. I'm going to follow this, put in the kind of the eyes, and they have this curve. So who knows? Not quite sure. I'm still figuring my idea out, but I'll put that in. And here's where it might get interesting. So I need a beak. I could make the beak big. I could make it small. I could put it up high. Let's see. I think I'm going to make it small and put it up high. And then I am going to go ahead and draw my little bird wings and the tail and the feet. And I can keep going. So the idea here is I want to make it a toy. Maybe I'll make it using my caterpillar ideas. Maybe I can make some of it look like it's sewn together and stitched together. So maybe right here I'll make it look like there's a seam. And I'm just going to do just little X stitches. And I'm going to draw little glasses. And I'll make the eyes more human-like. That's something we do a lot in toys, is we kind of combine animal qualities with human qualities. You know, we make toys smile or have pigtails. And so that's how I'm going to start making a toy, you know, just thinking of different toy details, different things that I can do to make it seem more like it was made for a child. So that's your task, is you're going to take the how to draw warm up, doesn't matter what animal it is, and you're going to draw it. But rather than just drawing it realistically, you're going to try to use everything you know, whether it's from the snowman drawing, whether it's something you've seen in the caterpillar drawing, or of course your own imagination. And these all might be things that you could add to use your creativity. Right? I forgot to give it something to sit on. All right, guys. So your warm-up is to do a how to draw handout and figure out some sort of creative way to use this as inspiration, but do something creative with it. Perfect. Let's get to work.